guys, Veggie Gamer back, and we're terrible intro. Hi guys, Veggie Wrestling back, I should say, and we're back to doing our prediction videos, guys. I shall get rid of this because I've just finished recording a very long Harry Potter book review episode. But yes, guys, SummerSlam is just around the corner. It's looking like a great pay-per-view. Looking like there's going to be a lot of questionable, like not set in stone obvious matches where you know people are going to win or lose. But that's what makes these prediction videos more interesting, guys. And so, if you've got your own predictions, please do leave them in the comments, guys. I really appreciate reading those through and like discussing things with you guys. And thank you all so much for subscribing, guys. We're up to 50 subscribers already. Now, if you're new here, you could be one of the first 100 to subscribe to it. But either way, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. And so, because I'm purposely making this channel as laid back and as casual when it comes to making it as possible, I will now make the list appear here. There we go. And this is how we're going to go through it, guys. We're going to go through each match, and I'm going to tell you who I think is going to win and who's going to lose. And like I say, there are some tough ones, guys. Even ones which, like a few weeks ago, would have felt very obvious, have now really... I don't know, guys. There are some real tough ones that we're going to be going into. But either way, let's start off at the bottom of the list. This is obviously not the order of the pay-per-view. That's only ever announced, I think, just before the event starts. But we're going to be starting off with the Intercontinental Championship with Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker, guys. And now, I don't know. Because the thing is, I'm worried that I come off as a Sami hater on this channel, guys. I got to admit, I'm not a big fan of his character right now. I think he's much better when he's chasing. Braun losing at the last pay-per-view, I feel like did take off his shine a bit, and I don't know how you can really bring that back, you know. He was having this Goldberg-esque run, and then he just lost clean against Sami. And the story arc since has been, hey, that Braun didn't take Sami seriously. That's more bigging up Sami than it is Braun. So... I thought that he was going to drop the belt to Gable. I was wrong each time with that, and so, but this time, I don't think that they... I know that a lot of fans of Sami didn't like the fact that Braun Breaker lost. Is it his first singles pay-per-view match? I think it probably is. I could be wrong there, but I feel like it probably is. That rubbed quite a lot of people the wrong way. I think... it would really be damaging to have Braun lose back-to-back. There might be some shenanigans. Personally, I don't think that there should be. I think it should be a clean win for Braun, and it is who I'm going to go with my prediction as well. I might also sometimes do these, like, you know, the rest of who I want to win, opposed to who's actually going to win. I think it's both for Braun this time. I think it's time. I think Sami is a lot better when he is chasing, and I feel like he's going to be good getting back to that. So I'm going to go with Braun Breaker becoming the Intercontinental Champion. Now, the only issue I got here, guys, I should say this right now, there are a lot of potential title changes. I mean, a lot of potential title changes, and so they're not going to change them all. They never do that. They may have done historically, but it's certainly a rarity. So there are going to be times where I'm going to say that it's not going to change. But either way, let's get on to the next one, which is US Championships. Logan Paul against LA Knight. I could see Knight losing this one, guys. I really could, because the thing is, this is the pay-per-view which is seen as his crowning big moment, you know. But, you know, Money in the Bank last year was that moment as well, you know. And so it would be great heel heat for Logan Paul. But... it would be so damaging tonight. Even if you have all Paul's like work colleagues coming in and everything like that, it would still be damaging. I can't go with every title changing hands, guys. I really can't, and so I am going to say that. Oh, it's a tough one. I think this is one of the toughest matches, guys. I think a lot of you guys will be saying Knight in a second, but I can see him not doing it. No, I'm going... No, Knight's winning. Yep, Knight is winning the US Championship. It's what I want to happen. It's what I think will happen. But there is a big part of me that thinks that they're going to do a swerve, guys, and annoy a lot of people. Moving over to the women's titles, guys. The WWE Women's Championship. Bayley versus Nia Jax. I think that Bayley's definitely retaining. My reason for this is because I can't see what's her name. It's Chelsea, not Chelsea Green. Tiffy. There we go. Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. There we go. Tiffy time. Tiffany Stratton. I don't know if she's been given her new Money in the Bank thing yet. For Nia to be champion and for Tiffany Stratton to have the Money in the Bank, I don't think that she's cashing in yet. I feel like she's going to be making more of a thing of having what will probably eventually be a bright pink Money in the Bank briefcase, which I don't think she has yet, unless I missed it on last SmackDown maybe. I think Bayley's retaining. There might be a tease at a cash in, but I don't think it will happen. I think that eventually Tiffany Stratton will cash in, but I feel like they're going to be making more of a thing of her getting this new briefcase because Bayley wrecked the other briefcase. I've got to say, I wouldn't be mad if Bayley lost it right now because I don't think the title's really going anywhere with her at the moment. I really like Bayley, guys, but I feel like this babyface persona is kind of lacking something in a way. But I do feel like she'll retain. Oh, but are you gonna have? Because obviously Nia got her shot at King and Queen of the Ring, wasn't it? And same as Gunther. And what I got for that match, guys, may surprise you as well. Are they really going to have both lose? No, Bayley's retaining. Bayley's retaining. There'll be a tease for a Tiffany Stratton cash in, but it will not happen. That's why I'm going to go there. Moving on. Women's World Championship. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Thoroughly looking forward to this match, guys. I'm a massive Rhea Ripley mark. I think she's freaking amazing. Liv Morgan, I didn't really get her appeal until the Rhea Ripley, the cash-in that she did against Ronda Rousey. There we go. All these R's. And then I kind of picked it up on it. I feel like she's doing a good job as a heel here. I do wish that the storyline was a little bit more about the title and her defending it against certain people, because it's kind of been there, but it's been mostly about the love triangle, you know, which I'm fine with because I think that all three of them are great. But I would have liked there to be more Liv defending the title, but then again, that might be why the result, which I'm predicting, is that incredibly, despite everything, Liv Morgan is going to be retaining here. This is probably the match which I am most set in stone with. I really am. The way that she was in tears when Dominic told her that he hated her last week, and then the scary Liv Morgan character and the promo from this week. Unless that's what they're going to go into, they're going to make Liv Morgan a bit crazy. But then again, there's so many female wrestlers whose gimmick are. They're a bit crazy. There's too many of them, in my opinion. So I think that the whole "I hate you, Liv" thing was a setup. I think that Tom's going to be turning on Rhea, which, if that's the case, guys, that should main event the show. I honestly think it should do. But then again, you got CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, which isn't a title match. But Dom turning on Rhea would be a big moment in time, guys. I think it's happening, and I am almost sure that Liv is definitely retaining the title, and it's going to set up for a great rematch, guys. It really is. Don't think it'll stretch out to WrestleMania, but I think it's going to set up for a great rematch. Moving over to CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, with Seth Rollins as referee. Part of me doesn't like the fact that Seth Rollins has been added to it, because it basically means, okay, this isn't the match that we were waiting for. That's going to come later. So this story arc is definitely going to continue between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk, which, if that is the case, I think you've got to have Drew win here. I think you've got to, because Punk has punked out Drew so many times. Sure, we had that 1 week where Drew wrecked Punk behind the shutter, and then it came up and he was there. But Drew has been humiliated so much throughout this. I I think he needs his shine back. I feel like I feel like he needs to get a victory, but then it to be a screwy one. Maybe even turn Seth heel. I think he's so much better as a heel, guys. I really do. This dancing around Seth Rollins, which when he first came back and he did the promo with Damien, was pretty much gone, guys. He was taking it a lot more there was more drama in his story arcs. But when Seth is going full prancing and dancing and laughing, his matches never have any heat because one of the wrestlers is refusing to give the other wrestler heat, you know? And so that's my only issue with him and him getting added to this match. I think that Seth turning heel here could set up a great Punk versus Rollins match, which is definitely going to be on the cards down the line. So I think that Seth turns heel and Drew wins, setting up more Drew matches with Punk, but also setting up probably at maybe at Mania. Thing is, Punk's whole thing is that he hasn't headlined WrestleMania. Poor him. They might stretch out that long, but yeah, I feel like this might be the moment where I feel like Seth is so much better as a heel, and I hope that's what's going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen. Moving on to the World Heavyweight Champion, guys, Damian Priest versus Gunther. I gotta say, guys, I think Damian's retaining. I actually do. I feel like a lot of people are down on Damian's reign so far, and I get it, guys. His promos they're quite soft, aren't they? I guess is one way of putting it. But I think he looks so freaking cool. I love him as a wrestler. Sure, there's been some botches lately, guys, but I don't think you can put them down to him. The one at the last pay-per-view where he didn't kick out, he was clearly stunned, guys. I'm amazed that a lot of people don't pick up on this, but I was watching Wrestling Inc., which I think I mentioned before, which has Matt Morgan as one of the panelists on it. And his review of it says, look, he's stunned, guys. He's absolutely stunned. If you look at his face, he's Damian Priest's face after getting dropped. He's like staring up at the light, and his hand is doing this. And then suddenly it comes back. So he was actually out of it. So you can't blame him for that, guys. Even if he fell wrong, you can't really blame him for that. I'm not blaming Seth either for it. These things unfortunately do happen. So that was unfortunate. Obviously at Clash of the Castle we had the moment in the ropes as well. But I feel like we are heading towards a Finn Balor rivalry with Damian Priest. Does that need the title? Maybe not. Also, I gotta say, Gunther's new graphic that he has on his entrance does have him with the silhouette of a belt, so it might be that's a placeholder for him to get given it, and then it's going to be there in the future. So that could suggest a Gunther is winning. But I'm worried that, guys, I don't know. I enjoy Gunther's matches. I don't think they're as good as I don't enjoy them as much as other people enjoy them. I put it like that. I don't know how good a Gunther reign is going to be with the title. It can't be for that long, I don't think. Because the thing is, Raw has CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I would say Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley is a more prestigious match. I actually would. But then again, I know that some people absolutely love Gunther's matches though, guys, and so I think that Damian. But the thing is, Gunther's lost, like, that would be his second loss in a row, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. No, of course it wouldn't. I'm sticking to my guns. Damian's retaining. There we go. Crazy as it sounds, guys, I do think that Damian's retaining. That's going to be the controversial one there, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And finally, guys, I don't think this will shut the night. Oh, it depends what happens. The Undisputed World WWE Championships, guys. If this is the end of the night, I will be punching the air with my fist, guys, because it means that someone might be coming back. One of my favorite wrestlers. Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. We're definitely going to have a Bloodline getting involved, which means that we'll most definitely be getting Kevin and Randy Orton involved as well. Two ways that this could end, guys. It could end with Randy Orton getting involved and screwing Cody. Or it could end with Roman Reigns screwing Solo. Or maybe not even screwing. It might... No, you know what? I take that back. I think that Cody's going to win clean. And then the Bloodline's going to be coming out. Randy KO are going to come out. The Werewolf guy's freaking amazing. I can't remember his blooming name. This is terrible, guys. But yeah, you know what I mean. He comes out and wrecks shop. And then Roman comes out. But will Roman be a heel or babyface? I feel like it's wrong to make him a babyface at this point. So it might be that Solo... I'm sorry, I need to look up this guy's name. I'm so sorry, this is terrible. Jacob Fatu. I'm so sorry, guys. I should know that by now. Love his entrance, by the way. It's so freaking cool. Solo sets Jacob on Roman, but then Jacob turns around and lays out Solo. But then where does that leave Paul Heyman, though? I don't know, guys. I think that Cody's definitely retaining, but when it comes to what happens at the end of the pay-per-view, if this is the main event, I have no idea what's going to happen. So there you go, guys. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 retaining, and then 2 changing. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. Let me know what you think it's going to headline the pay-per-view, guys, and how it's going to end. I'm just really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to watch it a day late because I'm busy on that Sunday, but I will be watching it late Sunday, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be a heck of a pay-per-view. It actually really is. And Dom, turning on Rhea. Unless it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't, because I love Judgment Day, guys. I really, I think they're so awesome. They're so cool, as Carlito would say. Please like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Leave a comment in the comments, guys, and let me know what your picks are for this card. I've been Veggie Wrestling, which doesn't make any sense, and I'll see you next time.